need. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday.
So look, y'all, for those that are watching, you got to be ready because when the countdown happens, if you are not ready, you get caught with your mouth open like Regina just said.
Always, always. Hey, listen, if you are new to our show, if you're watching just for the first time, which make sure you hit that share button, for us. We are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. If you are new to our page, make sure that you give us a follow.
Yeah.
And then we have a guest this morning. We just want to make sure she goes and she shares our video too. She shares our live and she shares to other pages. And then also, you hear that, Denise? Okay.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, Denise is in the building.
Denise is in the building early in the morning.
Listen, looking fly.
She got her white robe on.
Look, she came in. She was like, look, I'm about business.
Standing on business. That's what standing on business. So, Dr. T, what we got going on what's been happening this past week? I know we got, what's our word of the day? Stupidity.
So, y'all, Regina came up with this word, stupidity. I couldn't even do it but laugh.
Stupidity.
I'm like, I don't even.
Stupidity.
Why? Why did you come up with
But
that?
you know what? See, the difference between you and Dr. T, you always
I
keep
want to
it.
know, like,
no.
what was it?
So you're the, Dr. T is professional 24/7. Even when she tell me off or curse me out, she don't curse me
Better
with words.
let 'em know.
She's
Better
professional.
let 'em know.
She's professional when she does it, right? Me, I'm just gonna go in, okay? So stupidity is
What?
when you say something, you open your mouth and you say something without thinking. Now that's stupidity. Stupidity. So opening your mouth, saying something, and not thinking about it. You know, you got to be careful because the words that come out your mouth, you can't say, words come back into my mouth. You can't.
That's right.
So
Once
that's
it's out
stupidity.
there, it's out there, right?
Let me give you an example of stupidity.
Give me an example.
So a good example of stupidity is, how can I say this without calling somebody out right now?
Don't call nobody out. Regina.
So stupidity is when you talk to your boss and you say something, right? And you don't really think about what you said until you said it, right? And that's stupidity. And I
Especially
can't.
if it's something bad, something that can get you a reprimand or get you in trouble.
Well, this one bad. I'm gonna just say this wasn't stupidity. I'm gonna give you a laughing joke. So this wasn't stupidity, but I'm gonna give you an example. So I had to go to the bathroom, and I had you know how long my legs are, right? So I was doing everything but running, trying to get to the bathroom, right? Because I had a customer and had some things going on. You know, you wait till the last minute to go, and I almost knocked my boss out going around the corner, and he had to move out the way because I had to go to the bathroom. It was either have an accident on myself or knock him down. So which one was I gonna do?
Both.
No, I was gonna knock him down. So I went to the bathroom. So when I came out, I said, I'm sorry. I apologize. He said, for what? I was just getting out your way. I said, because it would have been a real serious accident if you wouldn't have got out of my way.
So,
But that wasn't stupidity. I can't really tell you what my example of stupidity is today. I can't give it to
you
you.
just wanted to talk about it.
I just wanted to talk about it.
All right, so if you're watching today, what is an example of stupidity? So, y'all, listen, we have some good news that we want to talk about today. We have some breaking news. Y'all been watching the news? Y'all seen our boy Tiger?
That ain't good news, though.
I mean, but I'm just saying it's good news. As far as bad news is good news. But y'all seen our boy Tiger Woods? Listen to what's happening.
That was the moment deputies arrived on scene and learned Tiger Woods was involved, and everything before, during, and after his arrest for DUI.
Who's involved? Who's involved?
Tiger Woods. This morning, you're watching body camera video. Deputies arriving at the scene of Tiger Woods' crash.
Looked down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
Woods flipped his Land Rover after clipping a trailer last Friday in Jupiter Island, Florida. He was not injured.
Thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye.
The golf legend seen shortly after the crash on his phone, telling officers he was speaking with the president.
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
Here, performing a field sobriety test.
How much have you had to drink today?
None.
None? Do you take any medication?
I took a few, yes.
Deputies allowing Woods to be seated due to his prior injuries.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Make sure you
2,
speed up as you
1,
go.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Authorities declaring Woods under the influence, placing him in handcuffs.
Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you're under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
After going through his pockets, police finding these prescription pills.
Oh, that's a narco.
Narco?
Yep.
Woods is placed in a police car and buckled up.
So why the hell was he calling the president of the United States?
I mean,
I know he's dating the daughter-in-law, right, or somebody, right? Why the hell was he calling the president of the United States? What is he gonna do? You're going to jail, right? He can't stop you. He can't help you right now. You got the body cam. What the hell was you calling the president of the United States
He
for?
was using his name as leverage.
Well, they didn't care, did they?
Well, they were doing their job. So it's a difference
Exactly.
between caring and
The
doing your
hell?
job. But it's amazing. This is the 4th time that he has been involved in an
I
accident.
thought it was only 2. Where'd you get the
No,
other
it
2
was.
from?
This is the 4th time. So he's had numerous. If you go back, it's been 4 times
Yeah.
that he has. But this time he was not intoxicated, but he was under the influence of narcotics.
But he
or
also,
narco.
but he also refused the breathalyzer too. No, he did. He do the breathalyzer.
They sent him to the hospital. He refused the blood test.
The blood test, but he did the
Yes.
breathalyzer, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
that something? And the reason why we brought this up, this is national news, but he was just going back into the golfing. He was going
Yeah.
back to golf and just a few days, and this happened.
But see, y'all gotta know when you take drugs, you take any kind of known substance, whether it's prescribed or not prescribed, it can actually affect your day-to-day
Yeah.
emotions or whatever you're doing. It affects
Yeah, you
you. It doesn't
impaired.
matter.
Like, you cannot- you-
physically impaired. You can
Yeah.
be. Yes.
And so I'm so glad that no one else was involved. But he flipped his rover
Yeah.
over. I mean, can you imagine you flipping over in the
No,
car?
I
I
can't.
can't even imagine being.
can't
And then
imagine
the thing is, it was flipped over on the side he drive on, and I'm like, you ain't injured.
He got right out of
He
it.
got right out and was
Yeah.
walking. He had a little limp, but this is something right here. You know, people really truly have, man, money allows you to do things different.
Well, money allows you to do things different, but still, money didn't allow him to change the law. They had their body cam, they had to arrest him, they had to do their job
but he was
they,
in the car going home shortly after.
Yeah, but
$1,500 bail.
well, but still, they had to arrest him. They had to
Oh,
do
of
what he needed to
course.
do. Of
They
course,
had
he
to do
wasn't.
their job.
But of course, he wasn't going to spend overnight or spend many hours in jail. Now, that was the purpose of calling the president. Now, we
Okay.
said why,
Okay.
but I just answered my question. That was the purpose of calling
And a
the president.
$1,500 bail. Come on now.
Yeah,
But that's
$1,500.
So what y'all think about that? You know, influence, money. What do you guys think about, the law, money, and influence? Do you think that money can buy your way out of a lot of situations, or influence, like being able to call the president? What's your thoughts? Chime in, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna chime in.
Chime in.
Hell no, that got nothing to do with it. That's stupidity. The word of the day is stupidity. Doggone Tiger Woods, that was stupidity. You got the donkey, like they say on Charlemagne and Face
yes,
Up.
yes.
You got the donkey of the day, Tiger Woods.
He
He
got
did.
the
You know why?
donkey
It's
of the day.
because you know better. He
Yeah.
knows better.
Yeah, and
This
after
ain't
all
his
of those
first rodeo.
surgeries, he's had surgery on his leg and his back from the accident that he had some years ago. I'm saying, do better, Tiger. You got people watching you. You are people are still wanting their children, their sons, their daughters are still watching you. Do better, Tiger.
But on the defense side, defended him is that he has had major surgeries. Things have happened in his life. When you have had back surgery and other things done in your body, you have to be able to take pain medication
Yeah.
to help with the pain.
Yeah, but
right?
Regina, guess what? You got so much money. Get you a driver.
Yeah, he should have had to
Get
drive.
you a driver. If you are in a position that most are not. Most people driving because they have to. Tiger Woods got enough money to have a driver every day of his life and still
Well,
not be broke.
but he's also independent. So
Yeah, but if you're gonna be high, get you a driver.
Well,
So.
yeah, okay. You know what? I want to go on because Tiger, Tiger, it was stupidity.
Yeah.
But
What he did.
anyway, what do we got going on? We know we got some things happening in Pontiac. We want
Oh
to
yeah, we
talk
got a
about.
lot of stuff. We gonna hit that at the end, or we gonna?
No, I want to talk about the.
Oh, okay.
which
Oh,
I
the
can't even see
resolution.
that. Pontiac
Yeah.
resolution advances as Pontiac comment actions. Thank you. Pontiac City Council has anonymously passed a resolution opposing a statewide ballot initiative that require proof of citizenship and photo ID to vote. Like, see what you think about that.
I don't know.
Well, we want to. Pontiac comment takeovers are pushing local government to act similar resolutions that stated. Anyway, so we're going to read this. I just really want to talk about this for a quick minute. How can you talk about
I
something?
haven't read it.
How can
Yeah,
you
I
talk about
haven't-
something I haven't even read, right?
Yeah. So it seems like the council and the mayor voted together to oppose the
Yeah, can you move that up
initiative, opposing the initiative, citing concerns that maybe
Right there, right there.
that many eligible voters would face barriers in accessing the documents required to cast the ballot. So I really can't chime in too much, but it looks like that there has been a vote against. They voted together to oppose it,
Yeah, so-
rather than pass.
Yeah, so residents who may not have access to original birth certificates, naturalized citizens, their documents may not match U.S. naming conventions, married individuals whose names differ from the birth records, families facing financial barriers to obtain documents like transport. What this means is, can we stroll that up some? What this means, this action in Pontiac adds to growing concern across Michigan about policy that could affect eligible voters participating in elections. In other words, current law already requires voters to attest to their citizenship with registering and voting. In other words, stay tuned for this. Just wanted to bring up some information for what's
Yeah.
going on in the city of Pontiac. The city council at large, they're doing some great things, and I think that now, let me just say, in the past couple years, the city council meeting has actually been very informational, and they're getting along. Because in the past, what I want to say, 10 or 15 years, they have not gotten along, and it's been almost like fist fighting. In so many words, and now it
Yeah,
seems like
so-
everybody's kind of working together
Yeah,
to make an impact for the city.
I'm thankful for the unity. So Boohoo says everyone with money is not smart. You're absolutely right. Everyone with money is not smart. Okay, look, I'm excited. So
Today, no, I want to say today. So we are giving
Today.
away what do we get? We're giving away a oil change. We're giving
Yeah.
away oil change that will
all
be
right, we
delivered
got
at the
two
end of the month.
things. Yay.
End of the month. I'm sorry. Oil change we're giving away at the end of the month.
Yes, so if you are the winner today, we're going to give away an oil change at the end of the month. Regina, the Queen of Carlos.
And then also, Regina, Queen of Carlos, located Joe Langheimer Chevrolet.
Woo, woo. Summit
And then-
Drive in Waterford.
And then also, we are giving away a gift card,
Yes.
a $25 gift card.
So you have to make sure that you stay tuned for our guest that is coming on. And we're excited. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with who, Regina?
Denise,
Denise Harris.
Harris.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
Well, the holidays are over, but the Michigan winters are just getting started.
That's why at Joe Langheimer Chevrolet, we've loaded the lot with four-wheel drives and all-wheel drives ready for anything.
Whether it's a Silverado or an Equinox.
We've got the inventory to keep your family safe.
Don't get stuck this winter. Come see us in Waterford because
Joe knows!
We're starting 2026 big at Joe Langheimer Chevrolet.
That's right. We're growing our family to serve you better. And I'm proud to introduce our new General Sales Manager, Malcolm Perry.
Thanks, Joe. And I'm thrilled to be here for one reason, to make sure every customer who walks through these doors gets the best deal in Michigan.
Come say hi to Malcolm and we'll put you in a new Chevy today.
At Joe Langheimer Chevrolet. We're starting 2026 big at Joe Langheimer Chevrolet.
That's right. We're growing our family to serve you better. And I'm proud to introduce our new General Sales Manager, Malcolm Perry.
Thanks, Joe. And I'm thrilled to be here for one reason, to make sure every customer who walks through these doors gets the best deal in Michigan.
Come say hi to Malcolm and we'll put you in a new Chevy today.
At Joe Langheimer Chevrolet. Hey, we're back. We're back in the studio today. Happy Saturday, everyone. So today we are giving away $25 gift card for the first caller today. You got to interact with us. You got to have a conversation. Don't just call and say boo.
That's right. We want you to interact with us. So we $25 gift card. Listen, y'all see who on the screen? We have Denise Harris in the building. I'm excited to introduce her to you all today. She is the owner and founder of Healing Heart Safety Services, which is a 5-star. 5-star. She got 5 stars, y'all. When I Googled her, she got 5 stars. She's a registered nurse with over 20 years of
5 stars. Okay, I'm sorry.
She's a registered nurse
5
with
stars.
over
5 stars. 5 stars. She said she got 5 stars. I only have 5 stars. I got 4.5.
with over 20 years experience. She started her business in 2019. And you know what? I Googled her, y'all, and it said after personal family losses, her father from a heart attack, her brother from an overdose, which inspired her to teach life-saving skills. So, Healing Heart Safety Services provides safety and emergency training, including CPR, AED certification, first aid, BLS, which is basic life support, ACLS, which is advanced cardiac life support, Narcon training, and active violence emergency response training. Her mission is to equip everyone, every person, every individual with skills to save lives in emergencies. Let's welcome Denise Harris.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. I'll give her a little. I'll give her a round of
Thank you,
applause.
thank you.
Thank you for getting up this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
She's smiling this morning. So Denise is not new to us this morning. She actually was when we were doing our radio at 6 a.m. She actually got out the bed and she drove to Ferndale to join us. So we appreciate you. Yeah,
We're happy that you're here. So Denise, tell the viewers, the listeners, who's Denise Harris? I told a little bit about your bio, but tell them, who is Denise Harris?
So, my name is Denise Harris. I am a registered nurse since 2002. In 2023, I decided to take my business full time and step away from nursing in the hospital. I had started my business in 2019 kind of as a side hustle and for personal and professional reasons. And
Let's stop there, like the personal and professional reasons. Let's kind of talk about what really drove you into.
So my father has a history of heart disease. My brother died of an overdose, but that was kind of after I started it. But my father's heart disease is what kind of led me into it. Being in the hospital.
Is your father still living?
No, he passed of heart attack.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the very first reason was one day I had flunked my BLS test.
Really?
Yes.
What's the BLS? I know you said it,
Basic
but
and life
yeah.
support test. And I said, how did I flunk this test? I could teach this class. The way my brain works is that if I say something, it happens, right? So because I said I could teach it, I started taking courses and started teaching it. Because my father had heart disease, that was another reason. And then what I wanted to always do is add the Narcan training into my classes. Back then it wasn't feasible, but now within the last couple of years with the Narcan boxes and things like that, I was able to make a collaboration with the Alliance Coalition of Healthy Communities and have unlimited access. So we were the first organization to get a Save a Life station, and we helped multiple organizations in Pontiac area and surrounding areas to get those Save a Life stations. We now have 106 of those in Oakland County.
So listen, walk us through the training process from the moment someone signs up, and for your I call it a course. The moment when someone signs up, when they're feeling confident to respond to emergency. Because myself, like I've said, I want to take a CPS course, right? I haven't gotten there yet. But
I want you to take a CPR. Talk about CPS.
Right,
Yes,
CPS.
I meant you know
Child
what I meant.
Protective
See,
Services
you know what I
is
meant. Yeah,
CPS.
hey, walk me through it. Just correct me. But walk me through the training process from the moment someone signs up, when they're feeling confident to respond to emergency. Because I watch a lot of 911 with Angela Bassett. I watch Law and Order. I'm that kind of person when it comes to watching TV, right? And they're saving lives. Fire department, they're saving lives. Me, I want to save lives. But what's the process?
So we're going to take back a step. So sometimes people don't even know what they're signing up for. Most organizations will kind of give a description on their website, not really answer your phone calls. I know from personal experience and from doing this for a long time, a lot of people don't even know what course they need if it's a required course. So I'm not the one that's going to send you the voicemail or tell you to figure it out. I'm going to walk your hand, ask you questions from the get-go to make sure that you are even in the right class because you're paying for the class. Once you get in the class, I do not just sit you in front of a video and have you watch the video that you're probably going to be using your cell phone or dozing off. I do an assessment because I know everyone learns at a different learning level, right? So then I use the time
Especially me.
Okay, so then I would tap into you and I would pick on you per se, right? Because I would need to get your full attention because I wouldn't want to lose your attention. When I'm with the youth, if I have maybe someone disruptive or I can kind of tell that they might be a problem, they're now my helper. And then it empowers them from it takes away all the fear. It helps them to kind of control the environment. And then the ones that are kind of shied away, I know that maybe they're scared because they've had a personal experience and this is a trigger moment for them. So I'm very aware of the participants in my class, and knowing that they learn on a different learning level and everyone's not going to learn the same. I cater my class to my crowd, and I don't do it as seen on TV. I do it as everyday life. If we're in this organization, childcare versus hospital versus a church, it's all going to look different. So they're not going to just get a cookie cutter class. They're going to get a personalized class that meets their needs and leaves them feeling confident when they leave out of my class and empowered to save a life.
So don't forget. I know you want to ask a question, but you can call in this morning. We are giving away a $25 gift card.
248-905-1128. 248-905-1128.
Call in and interact with us this morning. We're giving away a gift card, and then at the end of the show, we are giving away a
Oil change.
Yes.
So, Denise, Regina asked you to walk her through like what a typical class may look like. So you actually came and trained my church.
Yes.
And so while you were there, so for many people who are watching, I used to be a CPR and first aid instructor too, but I no longer do that. And so my go-to person is Denise. And so she came to the church. She had everything set up, and she made the class really enjoyable. When I was started out training, we had to show this video, and the video was very long. It was very boring, and a lot of the people wouldn't have made it. Regina.
So we don't have. So basically, you
no.
don't have the video anymore.
So the
Shane?
video is available, but most instructors don't use the video. They use hands-on training.
So you do hands-on training to the
Yeah.
both.
And-
I know, but I like that. I like the.
You do both?
Yeah.
So it depends on what the course is. If I'm
Okay.
teaching BLS for the American Heart Association, ACLS, things like that, I have to show the video. And but it depends on who I'm teaching. If I'm just teaching a CPR with youth or something like that, or whoever, and the amount of time we have available. But especially AHA, where I'm definitely using video on that. But the other ones I modify it for the class.
How many classes do you have to take? Is it like a 2 hours, 3 hours, or?
Depending on if you want first aid with it, so it can be anywhere from 2 hours to like 4.5 hours.
4.5.
Depending on your crowd, how
Okay,
many
I'm
people
done
you
in an
have.
hour.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love it though. So Denise, I know that we talked about some of the trainings that you've done and what you do, but let's kind of talk about our city. Let's talk about what you're doing in the city of Pontiac. I know recently you were telling me the Go Red Day. You started that. That's been going on for 2 years. So
Correct.
kind of talk about some of the stuff with Go Red Day and the things that you would like to have bring to the city of Pontiac.
So because it's in a city where we have a high risk for violence, we are in a predominantly Black and brown community. We have so many risk factors, food desert, not much access to healthy food. It puts everyone at a higher risk, right? So knowing that and being the CPR trainer or the go-to person, the expert in the community, I want to make Pontiac a heart-safe community. So there's steps in doing that. The first thing I wanted to do, which this wasn't a part of the step, was to educate, especially our women, that they're at a higher risk for heart disease. People put on the red for Go Red Day, but they really don't understand what that means. What that means is that women are at a higher risk. If you were to go to the hospital or the ER and complain of complaints, and a male was to go and complain of those same complaints, the male is going to probably get better care. There's research that shows if you go to Google, it will tell you that women are often misdiagnosed, underdiagnosed, or not diagnosed at all. So that red dress that we're wearing and that red day that we're celebrating nationally is to increase awareness that these things do happen. And although research shows us it's still happening. So education is important. So I decided to do Pontiac Go Red Day. Shout out to Mike McGinnis. The year before last, when he was the council council president, I brought the idea to him, and he did a resolution to adopt Pontiac Go Red Day. Not a lot of people knew about it. We did it again this year with him as mayor, and I think that, and I do it at Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, my church. Shout out to them because they always let me do what I need to do there in the community. But
well, shout out to the pastor. Shout out to the pastor.
Yeah, Pastor Sam Lawrence and Sheena. Yes,
Lawrence. Yeah.
So I think this year when we did it, it was bigger, and I'm wondering if we might need something bigger next year.
Well, yeah, and then let us know because we would like to participate because I didn't even know anything about it.
I post all the time.
Oh, you probably.
I'm gonna start texting you.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
So every February. So February is
National Go Red Day, and the first Friday in February is. Every February is National Heart Month, and then the first Friday in February is National Go Red Day. But now we have Pontiac Go Red Day.
So I do like the fact that Mayor Mike McGinnis made it a. Was it resolution, right?
Yes.
Resolution this year. So that's strong on our part because we need to, because we're all part of a lot of the Black and brown community.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to take care of ourselves.
That's real. But I don't want us to skip over making Pontiac the heart safe community. Let's kind of talk about that because that's huge because there's only 2 other places that has a heart safe community. Let's talk about that.
So that has been a goal of mine, more of talk for like 2 years in my head, and then this year I just finally pulled the trigger on that. I'm in partnership with American Heart Association. They've been supportive. I've been actually on one of their podcasts, given the new 2025 guidelines. I went to their Heart Ball as one of their special guests, and now they're partnering with me to help make Pontiac a heart-safe community. We are in the very, very, very early stages of it, but I do have the support from the city council, Chris Jackson, Adrian Austin, I've talked to them, Mike McGinnis, and then I cannot forget Brenda Carter. She will be helping me champion that as well. And we're just now in the early stages of me introducing them to them. I've given research of the entire city to know who has AED machines, who's trained. I still need an intern to help me get some more of that information.
Wait. So you looking for an intern?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
So, if you're watching, please share this. Please like. Also, let those that you are in communication with know that Healing Heart Safety Services is in need of an intern to help with some research. This is good for hours for those that need internship hours. Also, those that are in college that are getting ready to graduate, they need these hours. Yeah.
So good morning. We can say good morning. So Bobby Wu said, "Everyone with money, not smart." That was earlier, but Clarissa Payne says, "Good morning."
Morning.
Doris,
Dorisa.
Dorisa Armstrong said Denise Harris is doing a great job, City of Pontiac.
Yeah.
So don't forget to call in this morning. We're giving away a $25 gift card. If you don't want to get the gift card this week, I can use it myself anyway.
Yeah.
But you can call in at
248-905-1128, 248-905-1128. So, Denise, we kind of talked about you. Your office is in the city of Pontiac, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so prior to moving to downtown 91 North Saginaw, where were you at? Kind of give us a timeline of like where you were prior.
So
where you been?
I've been all around, right? So when I first started, my very first CPR class was at my kitchen table.
All right.
And then I would go to the Auburn Hills Library and book off that room. And then it got to the point where people were coming to the desk looking for the CPR class. And I'm like, no. But then I was like, that's not professional. So they started charging for that room. So then I went to Southfield. Me and another nurse, well, she wasn't a nurse at that time, but she was a CPR trainer. We were collaborating a little bit. I stayed there maybe 2 months, no more than 3. Then I went to Baldwin, 1685 Baldwin, the old DHS building, and then they sold that. So then I went to 47 West Huron, and ended up in 53 West Huron because I was helping the elderly couple that had been there for so long out of their building. I got displaced out of that building, and I went. Thank you for Tamika Ramsey, Oakland Forward, Kermit, Autumn, all of them. I was able to come into their building, and I was there longer than I thought I should be. And I looked up, and it was like over a year, and I was like, okay, it's time to come out of here. It was election season. There was a lot going on down there. It was the push that I needed because I got a little comfortable down there. And now I'm at 91 North Saginaw, Suite M206.
So let's kind of talk about where that is. So if you're coming, everybody should know where, if you're from Pontiac, you know where the 50th District Court building is, right? Is that the old, is that the Waterman building that you're in?
Yes,
So it's
it
the
is.
Waterman building, right?
Definitely, yeah.
And then you have 2 entrances. I think can you still come to the front door,
Yes.
right? There's also a side door, and you are on the 3rd floor?
Yes.
Okay. And I only know because I do radio with Cinco de Mayo. No.
El Central.
Huh?
El Centro.
Yeah, thank you. El Centro.
She said
Cinco de Mayo
right,
is
yeah, we got
coming,
that
though,
coming up,
right?
yeah. So I do a radio show online every Thursday morning. So I always say hi to you when I walk
Okay.
by. Be like, that's Denise's office. You didn't even know that, did you?
No.
Be like, that's Denise's office over there.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my question is, so being a trainer and a business owner, what was the biggest challenges that you had to overcome? You know, I know you said you went from this place to that place, but in order to get where you are, you have to go. You have to go from this place to that place. But what's one of your biggest challenges that you have faced as a business owner and a trainer?
As a business owner, coming from the nursing world, I know nursing, I know safety, I know healthcare, I know so much, right? Although I did have a business prior to this, I didn't run it anything like I run this business now. It was actually a landscaping business. But my challenge was trying to absorb all the information, make the time to learn how to market, make the time to learn how to do my finances, make sure I was collaborating, using my time wisely, taking any course I could to help me with anything to help my business, and then still running the business was a lot. So it's a big transition going from nursing where I'm in control. I know that even though it's the same thing, right? We will multitask in the hospital all the time. A good nurse is what helps the doctor and helps the hospital. You have to do so many things at once. So multitasking wasn't the challenge. The challenge was making sure that my energy and my time was channeled into the right things at the right time, because I still have so much in my storage bank to come out, and it just kind of comes out at the right time. For instance, this OSHA, I was fortunate enough last week with Perry Street Empowerment. I've been able to provide OSHA for over a year. But is that what I was pushing? No, because the market wasn't hot for OSHA then. So just learning all these techniques and then balancing my time and still being a mother, a grandmother, and a friend, and all of those things.
So it's all about
a daughter.
It's all about collaboration, period.
Yes,
You know, the
definitely
things that you're doing,
collaboration.
yeah.
I put in so much work with collaborating, not just here in the city of Pontiac. I've done it all over southeastern Michigan. I have multiple different connects.
Yeah, and it matters. Yeah, and Denise, I'm hearing you, and you're talking about time and being able to balance everything. But I hear a lot of business owners kind of talk about the market, right? What's going on in the market and finances. So now you're full time doing this. So how do you keep generating income and new ideas? Because with this is the type of thing, depending on what industry you're in, it's going to be mandatory. But if it's just average Joe Blow, we might come and we may not. So how do you keep it hot? How do you keep it still generating? How do you keep things
How do you keep
still
your checks
moving?
coming?
Well, for real, because you talked about in nursing.
That's it.
Nursing, you knew you were getting
Yeah,
your check.
yeah.
You knew what day it was coming, the time it was coming. You knew what it was going to be, right?
So I wish I had a secret recipe for you or some great scheme for you, but the honest truth is, and I've said this more in the last 2 weeks than I've ever said, I know how to go and get a bag. I'm still a nurse, right? But I
Go
can't
ahead.
say that.
Come on, I know how to
Go
get
get the bag.
Come on.
And there's been plenty of times in the last month or two that I wanted to, but I can't say that I believe in God and have faith that He's going to prosper in my business, and then go and work 12 and 16-hour shifts to get the money, because guess what? I haven't missed a bill. I'm not behind. All bills are paid.
So they're not coming to get your car? I see somebody up there coming to get a car.
You know that Cadillac gonna stay out. You just gonna she gonna steal it, so I'll go to her.
I'm gonna tell them to come get it. I'm gonna say, you know what? She's paid her payments on time, but I need you to come get it because I need to get in a Chevy Buick or GMC. I've been trying to get you for 6 years. 9
You almost had me with that electric car. You almost had me.
So Kevondre said, nurse said she know how to get a bag. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good morning, Tanisha. She said Healing Hearts is awesome. So I'm excited though. I'm excited just for having watched you all of these years, but I'm excited just to see what you're bringing to the city. But my biggest thing is, how you feel about being a Gigi, a granny? You just became a grandma a year ago,
Is it
right?
Gigi though?
It's
What
somebody
they call
and
you?
a half, yeah.
What they
Gigi, it's Gigi.
Oh, Gigi.
I know the name.
Oh, you know the name?
I know the name.
So wait. Before we answer that question, know what? We have people that's on that knows Denise. You guys don't want this $25 gift card? What's going on? Y'all don't want to call in and have some conversation?
248-905-1128. 248-905-1128. So let's talk about what's her name.
So Zyla Capri Harris.
Zyla.
Yes. So she was just over this morning. So if you see bags on my eyes in this podcast, guys, she did let me sleep all night, but I had a very busy day yesterday, and I don't think I sleep is solid when she's there because I'm always peeking and checking on her and stuff like that.
Peeking and checking. She's a little over a year, right?
Yeah, she's a little over a year. Yeah, she'll be 2 in August, at the end of August. Yes, that's my baby.
So you have any pictures of her on your Facebook page?
Oh, I got them all over there.
Can we go to her Facebook page and try to pull a
Don't
picture?
pull up that one with the
you gonna
Easter bunny yesterday. Not the
what picture to pull up.
Right? Not that Easter bunny though. She said no to the Easter bunny.
Look, Mia, call in. Tanisha, call in. Kevondre, y'all call in. And so Mia said we love Denise. Tanisha said good morning, Dr. T and Queen G. Hey. And so so we gonna pull up Denise's page so we can see Gigi, baby, the Gigi girl. And so I was excited when I saw you getting ready to be a grandma.
Yes.
I saw that whole process. You know, I'm still hoping, wishing, and praying, right?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yes.
Because I used to.
Good morning, Mia.
I used to joke and say, my son breeds dogs right now.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I got grandpups. And I was like, one day can I get? I was like, I guess I'm gonna just do grandpups for now.
Listen, look at this. The
So
one
put
with
up
the
the one you
Easter
didn't want.
this
This the one you didn't want put up, but you
Yes.
My baby didn't like that Easter bunny.
She wasn't playing with that Easter bunny. Look how big she's gotten. That is so good.
This was taken last weekend?
No, yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, she is a big girl.
Yeah, she's so pretty. All
She
right.
is.
And it's how befitting tomorrow's Resurrection Sunday.
So the number is 248-905-1128. That number is
248-905-1128. Call in. We seem like we're going to get a call in a minute. So, Regina, you going with your question?
So Denise, so my question is, what is we got a caller?
So while we're waiting for that caller,
We got a caller?
Oh,
We got one?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who's on the line?
This is Mia Daniela, founder of
Come
Luminosity
on.
Naturals.
Come on, Luminosity Naturals. All right. We still
Good
over here
morning.
got this intentional happiness on this morning. Okay.
Okay, and I think it's perfect that Denise is there today because between the time I saw y'all and her being on today, I actually saw Denise in person and I haven't been feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
And Denise, I think it's just important that she speaks to her nurse's heart, right? So Healing Hearts and what she does goes beyond just her desire to make sure the community is informed of Narcan and all the things in that nature. But Denise is really compassionate about people feeling well. So, like, she goes into full nurse, almost doctor mode. Like, hold on, when was the last time this happened? And what happened here? And what happened there? Tell them, check this. So this is me giving Denise her virtual flowers because I thank you for being the kind of person that I can just call and say, hey, this happening. And you'll say this to advocate for yourself because the medical world doesn't always have your best interest at heart. So thank you, Denise.
Oh, that's so
Thank
good.
you.
That was good.
Oh, that was
like
She didn't have to get paid, even though she don't get a gift card.
I'm gonna make sure you get your gift card.
Right, I expect
Yeah,
my
she
check from Healing Hearts.
That was a free commercial.
That was a free commercial.
That was a free testimonial. I mean, it was from
It
the
really,
heart.
it really is.
Come
It
on.
really
What
is.
would you say? Help heal the heart and get some of this intentional happiness. Get some of this
Okay,
lather.
all together.
Did Queen get her link yet? Did I get my link yet to the? I'm still waiting on it.
She
Is
waiting
it
on
in
her.
the air?
Okay.
She waiting on
Okay. Now
Aaron.
this ain't the time for you to call me out on air.
But listen, hey Mia, Denise gonna have your gift card in a week, okay? She'll have it in a week so you can get it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for calling
Thank you,
in.
thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
intentionally
thank
happy,
you.
okay?
Thank you, Mia.
Thank you. I'm gonna jump back on and keep watching. Thank you,
All right.
Denise. Thank you too for being in the driver's seat. Y'all doing good work. The community needs to know what people are doing
Yeah.
beyond
Teresa
what
needs
we
to
see
be in
on
her own
Facebook.
seat.
What?
Dr.
Absolutely.
Teresa needs to be in her own seat and Regina.
Okay.
So I'm going to host this next
Okay.
one, Asante, okay?
We gonna host.
Me and
We'll
Mia.
host Denise and we'll interview them.
We had another. Okay, we had another caller, right?
Okay.
Okay, Mia, look, we got another caller, Mia.
Did we have another caller that called? So the line clicked. Was that someone else that tried to call in?
All right.
Okay, if it is, he's gonna call. We're just gonna call him back.
The producer's gonna
He
call
probably
him
gonna
back.
call him back.
All right, let's see who trying to get in. Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
All
went
right.
to our
Well,
voicemail.
if you called, call back. Call back. All right. What was your question, Gina?
Wait,
No,
real
so
quick.
you were
while
gonna
we're
bring
wait-
something,
Yeah,
yes.
while we're waiting for that, so I did say that, I was waiting. You asked me, like, how,
Yeah.
what was your question?
Good morning.
We gonna come back to you.
Okay.
You got a pen in there. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Even though
morning.
you're our second call and you don't get the gift card, you still want to talk?
Yeah, she want to talk.
Absolutely.
Is this Mrs. Is this T?
You know it is.
Good morning.
Who is T?
Tanisha. Yes.
What's
Tanisha.
up,
Yes.
Tanisha?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hey. Yes. I just, I wanted to call in, not even for the gift card, but just supporting all across the board, supporting first and foremost what you ladies are doing to
Thank
echo what Mia just said. It's awesome work. Every time I get an opportunity and I'm not moving or doing something and you guys are on, I try to watch it. So good work and shout out to both of you ladies as well as Asante with Effigy. He's doing awesome work as well.
Yes, he is.
But,
Yes, he is.
I did want to, again, say to Denise, I somewhat, can't nobody tell your story like you, but I'll say a testimonial as well for Denise. Denise and I were in a meeting, and I'll never forget it. I had been under the weather as well, and she said, I was just telling her, what was going on, and she said to me, you having a heart attack.
Mm.
And I said, girl, I ain't having no heart attack.
Mm.
She said, no, you are. She told me all my symptoms, and I did not listen. She told me to go to the doctor, and I did not go. But later to find myself in ER the very next day, and they were checking me for a heart attack, and just to say, had I not went, she saved my life, So I just want to say thank you to her because, I'm huge on, perfecting your craft and your passion. And she gets her bag, but she also moves in her passion, goes beyond just getting the liquid physical bag. It's the compassion and care and the love of God that she displays. And so I just want to tell her thank you for that. And not just that, she advocated for my daughter. We were in the hospital. We weren't getting good service. And she advocated.
She didn't go up there and
on a-
curse him out. She advocated.
No.
Just made a call.
She did it on my behalf. Didn't even know she was working on my behalf. Just happened to check on me and say, hey, how you doing? And we started talking. I didn't know we were in the hospital with my daughter, but she advocated. So I just want to, sum that up and just say thank you for the work that you are continuing to do. And I've also worked with her from a professional standpoint. She's done CPR, first aid, babysitting, for many, many, many of youth in our community. And so thank you for all that you do. Continue to do what you're doing. And you're going to do great work continuously. So I appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
And Tanisha, we'll be in touch with you soon. We need to get you on. Wish we could have the whole Quest team in here, but I don't think we can do that.
Well, we can have someone.
We can have someone on virtual.
Yeah.
If you can come in and we can have them on virtual, that would be really nice. Have Coach Bree.
Yeah.
Have Coach Bree have
Awesome.
them on virtual. So I'll be seeing you in a little bit. So I'll get some information. I might see you today, but I know for sure in 2 weeks I'll see you.
Okay, awesome work.
All right.
Good
Thank you,
morning. Good
Tanisha.
morning. Thank you.
All
Mhm.
right.
Thank you.
Man, you done had some good man.
I didn't know they was
cool.
calling.
That is so cool. All right, so
We didn't know they was calling in.
I didn't know they was calling it. That's just who I
Listen,
am.
that's just who you
Yeah.
are. And
Sometimes
your
it causes
character.
confusion. Sometimes but it's always good intentions. So,
Yeah. Let's unpin it. You had something. I asked you.
so yeah, you had asked me
What did I ask?
something, and I was telling you about the bag.
Oh no, when we talked about how do you keep the flow going, like
So-
the ideas, the people coming through the door. Yeah.
So I always keep something in my storage to bring out when something else is going slow. I'll just maneuver from. My main focus is always CPR and first aid, right? But then I'll pull out the OSHA, or I set myself up for anything like the I don't make any money off of Narcan or anything like that. That's just a service. But like OSHA 10, I pulled that out. I can sell AED. I could sell AED machines, which I haven't started.
So multiple
started
streams of
pushing.
income, basically. You have
Multiple
multiple
Yes,
streams of income.
yes,
That-
yes.
yeah. Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask about.
She was talking about my B12 when I used to have a body
I remember
contour
that. I
business.
remember that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
No.
You don't have time for that.
Yeah, you don't.
I was
You
doing
chase.
too much
That's
at once.
chasing. Yeah,
Yes, I
that-
was
that's
chasing. I had
chasing.
to,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was all over the place
Yeah.
doing that, and I had to make something solid.
Yeah. And you need something solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mia said that you're really a gem. Yeah, I'm glad that you all are giving Denise her flowers
Yeah.
I
today.
appreciate it. Y'all making me sad.
Don't be sad.
No, she was about to.
You gotta know people.
Because
people
you do
appreciate
stuff
what you're
right
doing.
out of it because that's who you are. You're not like, oh well, so and so should probably call in because they call me. I mean,
right.
until Tanisha
Coming
started
from the heart.
talking, I did that, and then I forgot. It's because it's just natural.
Compassionate. Yeah. you're compassionate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Regina, you have a question?
I'm done. Actually.
Okay. So, what's the legacy that you want to leave? I want. This is a twofold question. The legacy that you want to leave, and how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, so the legacy I want to leave, I want to make sure I check my notes for this one because I've just been freehanding it because I had a good little stuff right down here. So the legacy I want to leave is that I want Healing Heart Safety Services to leave in a community where life-saving skills and knowledge is normal and accessible to everyone, not just the healthcare professionals. I want Healing Hearts to be known for building safer, stronger communities by equipping people with CPR, healthy heart education, emergency preparedness, and life-sustaining skills that empower generations. So I just want everyone to be able to know CPR and not get the training when it's too late, but use the preventative measures of knowing it, knowing how to respond, and know how to respond competently to make the city more safer in all different aspects.
You know, I want to say something about the legacy part, though. I mean, you know, you talk about leaving a legacy, but, you know, interns are key because you said you're looking for an intern.
So
right?
I had one, and then she
Okay.
graduated, and I've been on
Okay.
pause.
So is it when you wow the intern, is it 6 weeks, 8 weeks?
It's whatever they can do.
Okay, it's whatever. Okay, all right.
I'm desperate.
So leaving legacy for leaving your legacy as part of someone actually joining in your family or someone just to be able to, after you retire, I'm sure you probably never retire, right?
Probably not.
Probably not because you're compassionate what you're doing, but it's hooking up with somebody that can help you leave that legacy, whether it's your son or someone, just somebody be able to.
So my
continue
hopes
what you're
would be that my son or my sons would be able to take over in some kind of aspect. My youngest son Drake has been doing CPR and stuffed animals since he's been 6. So
I love you. I love your baby.
You do.
He
You
is,
do.
oh my, he is my favorite.
Yeah, he had that box. He had that box that she gave him under the bed. He pulled it out one day. Had all types of money in there.
Yeah.
So it would be to to leave for my family, but I have boys. I don't have girls, so we'll see.
Gigi,
yeah, my grandbaby. Yeah, my grandbaby.
Well, shout out to Curtis. Shout out for they being to raise the boys, because they always say men are harder to raise. Boys are harder to raise than girls, right?
That's what's said.
That's what's said.
I don't know. Yeah. So, Denise, how can someone get in touch with you if they want some life-saving skills like CPR, first
You
aid,
said
life-saving
You said
skills?
skating.
She
It's a little
life-saving
dry. I think I was doing that.
I
I think I did that a couple times
water
too.
here.
Yeah.
That's why you need this water here. Because
So if they want some life-saving skills, or they want Narcon training or safety, any type of safety skills, how can they get in contact with you?
My number is 248-778-7161. That's again 248-778-7161. My website is www.healingheartsafetyservices.com. My email is see, there it goes. I need
There
the
you go.
water. healingheartsafety@gmail.com.
So listen, we want you to just go and stay on until we're not gonna go to we're not gonna take a break. We're just gonna go ahead and go into our current events that we got going around town, around town.
Yes, we got some exciting events that are happening. First up,
So we got the Pontiac, Michigan State of the City Address, Mayor Mike McGinnis, Thursday, April 9th, which is coming up this Thursday. And it is going to be at Webster Community Center, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. at Webster Community Center, 640 Huron Street.
all right. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
This is a pre-Cinco de Mayo community fiesta.
Everyone is invited.
Yes, this is happening at what?
Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
And this is happening at 475 Summit Drive in Waterford, Michigan on Monday, May 4th from 12 noon to 3. So y'all go.
Home of the
get y'all
Queen of
some
Carolines.
tacos.
Wait a minute. Food trucks, free food.
Come on, I was doing that.
We're
Music.
celebrating Cinco de Mayo, so
Yeah.
everybody come out.
Family and friends activities. Bring the family, invite your friends, and come enjoy the best local eats right here at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. Hey, giving away prizes up to $250.
What's the address? What's the address?
475. I said it more than
what?
once now. 475 Summit Drive in Waterford, Michigan. Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
So next we got coming, the Pontiac Arts Crawl is free. Be there. It's going on. It actually started last night, and I'm not sure when it ends. I think it ends in.
It's all the month of April.
All the month of April. It's every Friday downtown Pontiac from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Be there or be square, and it's free.
Hey, the Emerge and See experience, Wake, Faith, and Rest. This is happening on Saturday, May 16th at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Yours truly will be speaking. Get your tickets at www.emergec.com. Make sure y'all get tickets.
Yeah.
We got some phenomenal
Get your
people
tickets.
that's going to be in the building from all over the world. We got strategists and business gurus, business moguls. You better be there.
I gotta put that one on my calendar.
Next we got coming up, Boxing Basic for young adults, $55 for 6 weeks. It is Thursday, the dates, April 2nd, April 9th, April 16th, April 23rd, April 30th, and 5/7. Practices are at Salvation Army Pontiac Corps at the old Wallace E. Holland Community Center, 469 Martin Luther King, Impact Oakland, www.impactoakland.com.
Shout out to Salvation Army. All right, join us and the Inkster Police Chief, Tamika Jenkins.
I stole this from Denise Page.
As she competes for the title of Chief Chef. And this is a fundraising event to support the Youth Connection. This is happening on May 7th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 300 River Place Drive in Detroit, Michigan, 48207. You can scan to learn more and get tickets for the event. Dollar recipe votes. General admission is $75 or $130 for 2.
So listen, so Tamika Harris is originally from Pontiac, Michigan.
Yes.
So she is Inkster Police Chief.
Definitely in my graduating class.
Yes, okay. Shout out. The next one is, and help me out, Empower
correct?
Social Circle, Pontiac Prevention, Healing Heart Safety Services.
I was supposed to be there this morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go ahead. Got it.
So join us, Empowerment Social Circle and Healing Heart Safety Services and Prevention. Pontiac presents Walk, Empower, and Thrive, building healthy bodies, hearts, and minds together. Improve heart health, supports weight loss, increase energy levels, boosts mental health, and so much more. For more information, contact Ramona at 313-979-0371. And Denise in the building, so you can't contact her.
Shout out to Ramona. She never misses.
Shout out to Ramona. Shout out.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. The Woman Who Carried the Oil Conference. This is happening in June 12th through the 14th, and yours truly will be speaking on Heavy is the One Who Carries the Oil. This is happening on June 12th through the 14th. I'll be speaking on June the 13th in Detroit, Michigan at Fountain Worship Center. This is their women's department. Your donation is $50. And if you would like to register, you can go right on my page and click the link.
Woohoo! That's you again?
Save the date. Save the date. May 16th. May 16th. This is a virtual conference. So if you are not able to be in person at the Crown Plaza, you can jump on virtually for Pastor Deloria Smith is having, and the Legacy Women's Fellowship is having their 4th annual conference. And yours truly will be speaking along with Minister Derisa Harris, who was on Derisa Armstrong. I done gave her Harris, who was on today watching. Also, the senior pastor is Pastor Davida McWhorter, and it's called Don't Break Rank, coming from Philippians 1:27-28. So make sure y'all tune in.
So let me just say this. Okay, you know what? We got the last one. Pontiac alumni, Pontiac Central, Pontiac North is collaborating for the 6th annual. I can't see that.
Come on, affair. Come on, shout out to Victor
Thank
Day.
you.
This is the Pontiac Central and Pontiac Northern reunion. And so this is $25 in advance.
It's June 19th.
Yep, June 19th.
7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
They having a candlelight visual
Meet
for
and greet.
They having a candlelight
greet.
visual for past
Meet and
chiefs
greet.
and us. Forget it. Whatever Regina said. 248-672-4924 for ticket information.
So listen, if you want us to talk about your an event going on, you can always share to our inbox. You can inbox Dr. T on her page or me at my page, or you know what you can do. You can also inbox me in the driver's seat. Inbox me in the driver's seat. I control that. That goes to my one inbox. So you better hit one of us on our page. But today, I actually picked all the events that Dr. T is doing, and she's doing some great things. So I wanted to give her flowers. That's why I didn't talk about any others. I want to talk about all the great things that she's doing because she never actually talks about all the things that she's doing. So that was me putting it together today. But listen, we're glad you're on the show today. But next week, we're having TEDx.
Yeah, TEDx is coming back with some of the actual presenters that will be presenting for the TEDx.
What's his name?
He was on here today, Kevante.
What's his last name?
Yeah, Kevante. Scroll up, Shanti.
How do we forget his last name? And we about to talk about it.
No, but we love him. His last name is Thompson, but he was on. His last name is Thompson. So shout out to Auntie Annette that's watching, and we also had Ramona Greenlee. Shout out to you, Ramona Greenlee. Denise just shouted you out. You never miss. So shout out to you all. It's been a good Saturday.
Yeah,
happy Saturday, everybody. And make sure y'all tune in next week. Be sure to share, like, and tell others. You can also catch us on YouTube and Facebook. See y'all next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.